Hey, hey, hey! Yo, yo, yo! Welcome to Spiritual Swallow Beer Review. I'm Jammer. I am on a roll today. I've been doing a continuation of the summer fiasco of beers. And I reached a point where I have had to reach into the Ukrainian beers. This one right here is I can't pronounce it. Zhigulevske Mukona. Gets a 4.5 ABV. It says brewed and bottled in the Ukraine, imported. It's a lager beer. I went on Beer Advocate. Not much there at all, if anything. Nothing special about the beer cap. I'll tell you in a second. Quite a bit of beer here. Let me look right here real quick just to make sure I was right about the Beer Advocate. Yeah, there's not a score. It just says a European Pale Lager. It says 4.0 ABV, but it actually says on the bottle 4.5. No real beer reviews on it. So, yeah, it's not much there at all, you know. So we'll see. I did a few Ukrainian beers a few weeks back. I've been wanting to do these when Shag Dog's available, so I know he would come up with something funny to say, or he would basically trigger me into saying something funny from what he would say. You know, it's got a good 2 to 3 finger head there. It actually looks like a nice pillowy, soft head that you would want to crawl up and just take a nap in. It is a golden lager type beer, no doubt. I mean, let's be honest, it looks that way. Let me go back to the... I don't know what happened here. It's locked up for some reason. Son of a gun. I don't know why it's locked up. Yeah. This is irritating, you know. Okay, so now we're getting a little better here. Why is this on Pigeon Hills? All right, so anyway, I guess now we're back to my... All right, so here we are. I think we're back. All right, so I don't know where I lost, if any at all, but it's a golden pale straw colored lager. The head looks inviting. It looks soft and pillowy. It quickly dissipated. It's not much of a head on it. It smells like a European pale lager. Grassy and little, like Shag Dog would say, kind of skunky smell. But I think it's the grassiness of it and all that stuff. It smells actually very floral, very grassy. Anyway, cheers, my friends. Enjoy freedom while it is still available to you. A lot of freedom is just an illusion. Some people are living by losing. And you will experience what it's like to actually live in a situation that you do not want to live, that your great grandparents might have lived in. And you'll appreciate freedom so much more. But until then, you're oblivious. You're an oblivious asshole to the whole thing. And you don't believe it will ever happen. Well, trust me, my friend, it can and has happened in the past. It will happen again in the future. Whether it's this future right now or later on, it's a different story. But anyway, cheers. You know, man, it's sweet. It's grassy. Caramel. Very. I did pull up Beer Advocate. I don't know why it's not showing the actual. Yeah. Yeah. I know. To me, it tastes more like a malt liquor. It tastes very much like a malt liquor, like a Mickey's or a bad Schlitz malt liquor. It does not taste like a regular European pale lager. It doesn't taste like a regular lager beer. It tastes more like a malt liquor. Um, yeah, not particularly my style. It's sweet. It's malty. It has grassy notes. It is not something that I particularly enjoy. Uh, yeah, it does have a toastiness to it, but or a roastiness, whatever you want to call it. But for the most part, it tastes more like a malt liquor, especially a Mickey's. And this is supposed to be like what did I say? 4.5 ABV. So in that sense, it's not a lot, but the beer itself is big. It's a pint 9 ounces. When I was buying these Ukrainian beers, they had the can, which was 16 ounces, and they had the pint 9.09 ounces for sale in the bottle. I chose the bottle over the can, one, because the bottle had more beer for the price, because the price was the same. I think I think it was like three something beer. So the price was the same, and I was thinking, well, I get 0.9 ounces more, or whatever it is that I was thinking, by going the free route to acknowledge or not acknowledge your endeavors. as a brewery, and I turned around and chose to be there for the brewery. I ended up paying for it. Same thing like I ended up paying for um, a lot of people to actually realize this beer really has the following of me and a few others, you know. Anyway, I've rambled on for 10 minutes and I haven't even touched the beer. The great thing about these beer reviews is that you can see the transition, the slowly decline or uptick of how jammer me and the drinking goes. I mean, I could be doing well, right on the money, great beer reviewer, and then all of a sudden decline as certain beers come available and as I'm drinking them. And as I realize, oh my God, this is too much. I should have stopped 3 beers ago. It's exciting, I know. As most of you know, a Spitter Swallow beer review has been around for a long time. The diehard fans and viewers know that we've been around since like 2011, 2010, somewhere around there. Since basically YouTube has been in existence. And we saw the transitions from YouTube to Google and had to endure, I should say, those challenges that came about because of that. We lost our original channel, and then we turned around and was able to get another channel. And so we had done over 3,000 some odd reviews, 3,000 some odd beer reviews in general. And it's not really that difficult, but it's just a lot of busy work for the workers in general. And in the long run, it's not going to mean anything. Yeah. I don't know where I was going with that. Yeah, I don't know where I was going with that. Lost track. It happens. What would I give this beer? Well, not my favorite. It tastes more like a malt liquor. But besides that, it is a beer that Ukraine has put out. It's out to the public, national public. Not particularly the best style of beers or best wanted beers or drank beers, but it has been out there. And I would say 4.5 ABV. That gets like a 4.5 on the adventure scale. The basically your scale as a human being. I didn't drink more than that. Man. All right, so it tastes more like a malt liquor to me. It doesn't taste anything closely related, in my opinion, to a European pale lager, other than the fact it does have some grassy notes, and that the European pale lager would turn around and be grassy to water in a matter of moments. Yeah, what I would say is that this beer, give it a swallow, and I would give it a buzz pen. Yeah. Woo! Let's drink this. Man, swallow, and I'd say a C minus. C minus, because I can't stand it. But it's not even tasting like a good malt liquor. It just tastes like a crappy one. C minus. I can't tolerate it. Man, I'm just drifting off there, buddy. What's that? I got a message. What does it say? Yeah, I don't care about that. I tell you, spam is a terrible thing. You know, here's the thing with spam, right? I don't know if they actually think that somebody. I mean, I'm granted, there's probably people dumb enough to do that, but I will never buy anything from spam. Most of the people around me will never buy anything from spam. You know, from a spam email, because one, does it really need that as sort of footprints? And I would think that ABV would. Woo! Let's finish this up. End this video. God, that's terrible. You know for a fact that if the Ukrainians are drinking this, they're coming from hearty stock, because for them to tolerate this. Oh, God. Oh, shit. Yeah, that's some terrible stuff. Oh, boy. That's terrible. Who said that? Alright, guys. Thanks for watching. Commenting, subscribing, liking, and sharing. Tinkle those bells for Shag Dog. He enjoys it. He likes to feel free.